It's a problem that's affecting neighborhoods like these all over northern Utah, which is why they say it's important to stop these guys before they get out of hand. It's just 2 miles long. The community around it is growing rapidly thanks to new developments like these, bringing in commuters by the hundreds, and adding that second line will get them to popular places like Sugar House that much quicker. For the 60 people who were affected by the fire, they say that it was the work of the volunteers that helped them get through it. And for many of these families, this fire wasn't the first hardship they've faced. The decision was unanimous. Alpine City Council decided that as of tomorrow, you will no longer be able to ride ATVs or other motor vehicles in the mountain hills outside of town. All across Utah, officials continue to clear up messes like this from people's backyards and neighborhoods.
This is the view that people come for to Dimple Dell.
Monica Zoltansky is a true equestrian.
I like potato chips, you can't have just one.
She and her horses rode off to Sandy years ago.
Everybody's moving pretty much on the same pace.
Eventually moving there to take advantage of Dimple Dell's wood chip trails.
Hi, nice day for a walk, huh? It's gorgeous. Enjoy. There's not many places you can go with a horse. I can't take my horse on a golf course. I can't take my horse to the county Olympic Oval or the Wind Park.
Now, fed with new funding, she and her neighbors worry Sandy City and Salt Lake County will make good on a plan they passed more than a decade ago.
A while ago, we identified one of the needs was to pave the trail and to allow it to be more accessible for more users.
Part of the county's master plan.
It could eventually become a main connector to get people from Bonneville Shoreline Trail to Jordan River Trail.
A plan park users call antiquated.
I think it's a huge mistake.
Particularly with the paved and processed granite park just down the hill from Dimple Dell.
Who is the user group whose needs are being unmet? That they have to pave a $4 million trail down the middle of this nature preserve.
Paving the natural, steep and narrow Dimple Dell is something locals just don't want to see happen.
A lot of people like myself moved to Sandy to be close to the park. We just don't think it's a good fit at all.
So that students can focus on learning instead of focusing on their looks. As a teen, getting out of bed is hard enough. But imagine not even having the basic resources you need to start the day.
You don't want to go around school people thinking you stink or you're weird, so you want to have clean clothes.
For more than 80 students at East High, that image is a reality.
Our washer broke at my house, so we're kind of not being able to do laundry right now.
Funded through donations and the school board,
Kids are the first thing we're talking about.
East just installed 2 new private washrooms to provide a secure space for students in need to do their laundry, take a shower, and get ready to learn.
They need to focus on what the teachers have them working on.
It's an idea that's catching on.
The students that are taking advantage of these resources, of these opportunities, they're so grateful.
Private donors and companies like Whirlpool have adopted programs to give certain schools free washers, dryers, and supplies.
I think all kids deserve it.
In just a 2-week period, Whirlpool reported 90% of track students who used the washers increased their attendance.
Every student needs to have less to worry about.
It's a statistic East plans to duplicate.
I thought it was really cool for the community to do something like that, especially because I know a lot of people who are really going to need it.
The school estimates about 100 of their 2,000 students will utilize the new service, which is expected to officially open up as early as next week. Just a few hours ago, I would have been up to my waist in the water. Take a look at this. One homeowner who lived down here says that this couch was... There were a few homes that were threatened, but no one was under mandatory evacuations and no structures were majorly damaged. They are still trying to figure out what exactly happened. Investigators just now arriving on this scene as these flames have been extinguished, but mop-up efforts will continue. But take a look at this video from earlier when the call first came in around 3:30. About a dozen homes were briefly threatened, but the trails are also remaining closed about 5 acres east of the Wrangler trailhead. The trailhead will stay closed while those mop-up efforts continue into the evening. Now, the fire department is still trying to figure out exactly what caused this blaze, but of course everyone's concerned that it could have been over fireworks. The fire department says that it was some kind of man-made cause. They believe that with these dry conditions, lots of dead grass, and strong winds in the area, it's the perfect storm when you add in the celebrations with tonight with the fireworks, which is why many cities, residents in areas like Cottonwood Heights are thrilled to learn that today, with this holiday, they will not be allowed to have any aerial fireworks in their town.
I think they just need to get rid of all aerials. It's just too dangerous.
Chris Floor has seen the plants grow outside his Cottonwood Heights home for more than 3 decades.
The years that were really dry, yeah, we were really worried.
During that time, he's seen the rules around fireworks change.
Well, they've only really allowed aerials for, a short time now. Before that, nobody could do anything besides sparklers.
But after fighting a fireworks fire in his own backyard this past 4th of July, Floor and his neighbors welcomed the tighter restrictions.
The whole community knew what happened, and I think they're going to be watching anybody who's firing off fireworks.
Unified Fire Authority and police will be on high alert,
Everybody who's on duty knows that it's going to be a busy shift.
making sure people enjoy Pioneer Day responsibly, which in towns like Cottonwood Heights means no fireworks that shoot up into the air.
We want everyone to be safe. We want to keep everybody in their homes, and we want to keep those fires from happening.
Floor is surprised the restrictions haven't happened sooner.
Now they just allowed too much.
He's now optimistic this time the neighborhood can celebrate the holiday in peace.
I would think that somebody's really an idiot for firing off aerial fireworks, because it's just too much at stake.
Unified Fire Authority has added an additional 6 firefighters on 3 different rigs for tonight's patrols. If you have any questions on whether or not your neighborhood is under any sort of aerial fireworks restrictions, you can visit their website, www.unifiedfire.org. Make sure you have that www in there, though. Back to you.